Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Trucker-Rudy show here this fine morning. Yeah, it's a bit of a screwed up morning in my opinion because usually the day before we go out, we call in around 4 o'clock, and it's like we'll call back tomorrow after 10:30. So I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like I'm gonna get a load. So then I said to the wife, well, if the weather is going to be good today, then I'm going to go to Winnipeg, and I'm going to go to that park because the birds are starting to come out, and I'm going to go out there and take some pictures. And I kind of wanted to go to Henry's anyways because I noticed that they have the GoPro mic adapter at the Henry's in Winnipeg now. Last week when I checked, they didn't have it, but now they did. I guess they ordered some in or whatever, and now they did have it. So I said, all right, let me go in there today and get it, right? Well, just as we were getting ready to leave, Penners calls me up and they say, well, can you come in right away and go to Shelby, Ohio? I said, sure, I guess I can. I mean, technically I was available this morning, right? So that kind of put a monkey wrench in my plan to go to Winnipeg to take some pictures, which, I mean, that's fine, no big deal, but I kind of wanted to go there and get the microphone adapter, and now I won't be able to get it. And I looked it up on Amazon. I had gotten that one last year in March 1st. I ordered it on Amazon, and so it's just over a year old. It's like, really, guys? You guys making us pay 80 bucks for it, or 87 bucks I ended up having to pay at Henry's for it because, taxes and everything, and a few bucks for shipping and handling. So I ended up having to pay 80 bucks because we have to get it, or 87 bucks. So I just went ahead and quickly ordered it on online. So it's going to take a few days for them to send it to me. No big deal, right? But now you're going to have to, bear with me here for at least a week or so until I get my microphone adapter. Until then, you're going to have a little bit, not really super crappy audio, but not the greatest when we're going down the road. So I'm gonna have to try and talk a little bit louder so that way you guys can hear me a little bit better, because I know these GoPros, they don't really have super good audio, and so this is the best I can do, guys. It really is. I know even on last trip there, the last couple of days, I already started having some issues with it. So even then, the audio was like, you'll hear it whenever I'm recording with the Sony. Whenever I am recording with the Sony camera, I am much louder than whenever I'm recording with the GoPro. So it's kind of messed up, but hey, that's just what it is. Fortunately, there ain't much I can do about it. I tried to adjust the volume, but it's kind of hard to really match it up 100%, right? But anyways, that's just what it is, so we'll just have to deal with it, that's all. But anyways, I also went online onto Amazon, and I ordered me a new tripod mount, a mini one that's about a foot long. So this one that I have here is starting to go bad on me, and I really need a new one. And I also went and ordered the Rode Video microphone. So that way we have a smaller factor microphone. I know we got the one there when Jukebox got us one, but that was like a knockoff brand, and it wasn't really that good. I was having some issues with it and stuff. So, and then when I flew to Louisville, it was good, but then when I came back, I guess they've been throwing my luggage around a little bit too much, and it broke them little stands where the microphone is hold up at. And so I super glued it back on there, and that didn't last very long. It only lasted like 2 days, and it broke off again. So I would have to get a new stand anyway, so that way the microphone can sit in it. And so I said, you know what, let me just go get the Rode mic. That's the one I originally wanted anyways.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
And so now we got all of that, and the reason why we got that, because we're going to be getting a pretty decent paycheck here from YouTube. And so I'm going to be able to use that money to buy these things. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get them, but because I'm, you know, on the 21st we usually get paid from YouTube. And so yeah, this coming up weekend is when I'll be getting paid, and so I should be able to get that, right? Anyways, we're coming into I don't know how you say this, Saint geez, what is it called again? Saint Pierre, that's what it is. Saint Pierre, Manitoba. Yep. Anyways, let's hammer down and get to the border. This is a kind of a last minute call that they gave me here. Technically this load should have been leaving at 8 in the morning, not at 10 in the morning, you know. Like, this is actually super tight, because they want this load to be in Shelby, Ohio Thursday at 7 a.m. in the morning. It's like, really guys, you guys didn't know that this load was supposed to be there Thursday morning? Like, really guys? But that means we're gonna have to drive super late tonight, but that's okay, I guess. You know, because Easter weekend is coming up, right? This weekend here. So I kind of knew it was going to be a bit of a bad week this week, but at least this, you know, like going up to Shelby is almost 2,000 kilometers up to there, so it's not too terribly bad. So we'll get some miles. We got the right lane blocked off because it's partially underwater, ladies and gentlemen. We are on I-29 right now. And I think the other day it actually was completely underwater, but yeah. Wow, this is crazy. I was telling you guys just the other week, I said here in the next 2 weeks, you guys remember that? I was telling you guys that this is where the water is going to be crossing top level, right? Made it into Fargo, North Dakota, guys. We won't be in North Dakota for very much longer, but you know, couple of more minutes and we'll be in Minnesota. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go down the road for a little while yet. I'm trying to not get to Minneapolis too super early, right? So that's the other really good thing about leaving a little bit later, is if you leave a little bit later, you don't have to worry about running into rush hour traffic too much in Minneapolis, right? So that's one good thing about leaving a little bit later. But other than that, we're got pretty much clear skies, a few white clouds here and there, but other than that, beautiful day out here. You can walk outside with no jacket on right now. It's like plus 18 Celsius. Yeah, I like it. Spring is definitely here. And as you guys saw that little clip there earlier, where you know, the water is getting pretty high. Yeah, it was literally coming onto the interstate, but it looks like it has receded a little bit. I've seen a few pictures there in the last couple of days, and it looked like it was a little bit higher than what it is now. So that part is good. But anyways, here we go. Let's get on down the road and get on as far as we can today. My goal would be to make it up to Mauston. I don't know if we can quite make it that far, but we're gonna give it our good shot, right? Decided to make me a little bit of a pit stop here at this rest area just before, well, a good ways before Minneapolis yet in all reality, but it was time. I had to go use the man's room, and at the same time I started having some bugs on front of my windshield, so I opened up the hood and just kind of cleaned everything and made sure that was all good to go. So here we go. Now we're gonna hammer down again and try to get through Minneapolis before too long, right? I mean, it's already 5:45 in the afternoon and you wouldn't be able to tell, right? It's beautiful sunshine. I like it a lot. At least we don't see as much of a flood here as what we saw earlier in Fargo, right? Or, you know, they're on I-29 really. Fargo wasn't too terribly bad, but a little bit north of Fargo, that was a pretty good amount of water on the road, and the ditches and the fields were pretty much underwater. But other than that, we're desperately trying to get down to Boston for tonight. I know it's going to be tight, but I got the hammer down, and we're keeping the left door closed as much as we possibly can, so we can try and get down there, right? That's the goal anyways. I know it was a little bit of an, you know, I know I talked about it earlier, so I won't go into it, but looks like the lakes are all melted now over here in this area. That's awesome. Last week or on my last trip when I came back from Toronto, I still saw people on the lake ice fishing. It's like, whoa, I wouldn't want to be on the lake at all this time of the year. I'd be too scared, I'm telling you. I wouldn't want to fall into that cold ice water. You could die real quickly. All right, you guys, we are done for today. We really are. We have made it up here to Boston. You see my blue lights behind me there. But the number one reason why I came out here, I wanted to really show you guys this beauty right here. Are you guys looking at that? Let me get out of the way so you guys can actually see this beauty. Let me see if I can somehow brighten it up a little bit. There we go. I don't really want to shine it too much because I might be waking up the driver, right? Don't really want to be doing that too much. And so yeah, we are done for today. It's just after 10 o'clock at night here tonight, and this parking place is almost full. I don't know what's going on today. It just feels like every truck stop I go by just seems to be super filled. And so even this is not where I would generally park, but everything else over there is filled. So here I am. Anyways, I'm calling it a day. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Stick around for another one tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. See you guys tomorrow.